All right, Bert, this one's for you. Me and Vinny are outside here, out at the fire pit, right by the house. Jody's off at work, just doing a little remote training down in Durant today and tomorrow. So this is where I have a couple of feeder bait block things, and one of them is corn. And holy crap, did the deer like it. This has been out for 3 days, I think. That's the one on the left. That's the corn one. I mean, there's corn in that one too. That's called Buck Bourbon, 100 proof. Man, do they love that stuff. I actually bumped 6 deer at 11:30, I think it was. It was earlier this morning. It wasn't noon yet, but they were already out here just hammering that thing. They're all bunched up, and I didn't even think to look outside before opening the door and letting all 3 dogs out. And of course I bumped them, and they went up over here, and there's a little path right through the barbed wire fence, and they duck and scrape themselves through it to go over to the neighbor's place, because over there that's pasture. If you see, there's a little white something or other. He's got some junk out here, and then there's another barn or something over there. Like I said, there's cattle over here. There's I'm not sure how many acres he's got. This whole property used to be part of 300 acres, and it was split up over the years. So you were wondering about the ground. This is what's left of my pathetic grass. It's pretty bad. This is why I'm getting ready to destroy armadillos, because they come up here and just destroy what little grass I have left, and it's annoying. So then over here we have a nice bull. Let's see if I can zoom in on him for you. Yeah. I had the boys out with me, all 3 of them, when I was getting the mail from mailboxes down over there a little bit. And Bowser came up and started barking at him, and he squared off against Bowser and did not care at all. It was pretty funny. So anyway, this is when I talk about the hill. This is our hill. The hill goes down, and it gets pretty steep, especially towards the road. I don't know if this was like excavated out to flatten it, or how that was determined to be made, but it gets really steep where there's a ditch along it's called a highway, but it's not really a highway. It used to be a highway. So anyway, now there's drainage ditch. We have another drainage ditch. This is for water control. Like I said, the last time we got rain, or real rain, it was so hard that it washed everything out. So here, let's zoom in a little bit. Here you see, I can get up in here. There you go. Those are oats. That's oats. And this is where they were eating my oats. And further along, you can see that there's more oats. But if these germinate, which I'm sure most of them will, it'll take a little bit, a couple of days, and then they'll grow roots, and then we will have oats. But up here, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I can see this. Right here, these 2 paths are deer tracks going right through the fence. And I'm kind of surprised there's no hair on it. Usually you end up with hair when they're going through fence lines. Anyway, But yeah, this is where I cleared. He wanted to see the ground. It's pretty bad. A lot of barren stuff. Just because tall grass and weeds, not a lot gets down to the bottom. So since I'm making this little impromptu video here, oh, deer shit. This is a bedding area. It's also one of the trails that they come through. Like I said yesterday, I mowed through some of their bedding areas, and I'm sure they're not happy with that. But here, we got another trail, and they just go right along up and through here. And then they probably go up that way or up through here. This is a little steeper. Some kind of spiky weed. And this is my lot line that I've never walked along yet. Jared, the former owner, said that there's a way that you can get over the cliff up here. So you and me are gonna see it first. Oh, I guess he's got a brush pile over here. That makes sense. I put it on my lot line too. Screw the neighbors. Nah, it's all good. I'm not one of them homeowners association type people that thinks I have the right to tell other people what to do in their yard. You ain't bothering me. Holy crap. Apparently I've got a dump site up here. Lovely. I actually had one in Brainerd too from previous people. Ick. Yeah, someday we might fix that. So here, when I talk about my cliff, this is what I'm talking about. You probably can't see the bottom on this. It doesn't show up very well. It is a long way down. But I suppose, yeah, you could walk it. You could hike down that. Maybe. I don't know what's down there. Might want to rappel down it. But this is an old coal seam, which is kind of cool. Back in the years after the Civil War, this was all mined out in the late 1870s, I think. So not too long after the Civil War. I think that's when they were most actively mining down here. Hartshorn and Haleyville are considered the Twin Cities down here. So it's kind of ironic that I moved to the Twin Cities after living in the Twin Cities of Minnesota, Minneapolis and St. Paul. Ow, shit. That's pokey. But yeah, see this is a deer trail right here. They're on this ridge. And they couldn't care less about buckthorn. They actually eat the stuff. But yeah, they come through here. Oh, I got another beer party spot. Cute. Oh, I got some free aluminum anyway. Free scrap metal. Yeah, we're just the other side of that one is a refrigerator. Cute. It's been here a while. I don't think you're dragging a fridge back in here these days. So anyway, yeah, the deer come along and run the ridge. And I am perpendicular to the fire pit right now. You can probably just barely make out my propane tank down there. That's on the back side of the fire pit. And then when we come through here, I actually can see the deer running along through here from the bedroom window on the back side of the house. At some point, I mean, there's the house. So yeah, it's got to be when they're scooting on through over here. And then, before too long, we're going to run into the internet cable. Because that comes up through here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this black line right here is what goes up to that transceiver. The one on the right is no longer in use. It's not in service. It's an old one. But the one on the left is currently functioning. Come back up here. Sorry, Vinny was marking a bush in front of me. So, all the way on the other side of the valley over there is where our internet comes from. It's on one of those towers. And then, yeah, this is the transceiver radio for it. Antenna there. And transmitter. This would be a really cool tree to bow hunt out of. Nice little crotch to sit in. Vinny, come on. Anyway, that's what my place looks like after rain.